Love comes in all sizes. On this week's Pet of the Week, we're focusing on the bigger variety. We'd like to welcome back Jay Benbrook, volunteer with Waters Edge Great Dane Rescue. And with you, you've got Rebecca. She's a beauty.
Yeah, this is Rebecca. She's a 6-year-old female that we've got from a backyard breeder. She came in with 5 other dogs from a local shelter, and she just got spayed, so she's ready for her adoption and find her forever home. She is a little nervous in new situations, but she's working on overcoming that pretty well right now. So
she looks pretty relaxed with you there, so I think once she kind of gets warmed up and used to her environment, she looks like a pretty chill dog.
Oh yeah, she's super laid back, very, very sweet girl.
And that's kind of the temperament of a Great Dane anyways. They can be playful, but most of the time they just want to be where you are and just kind of relaxing.
Oh yeah, like we've said before, they're just big lap dogs. They want to go where you are and be where you're at and hang out with you. So
yeah, and you said it big. How much does she weigh?
She's probably about 110 pounds, somewhere in there. So she's still putting on some weight. She's got a little more growing to do, but you know, weight-wise. But she's at her full potential as far as her height and everything.
About the size of a small human. So she's a beauty. All right, so you've got some events coming up. I want to talk about your adoption event that's happening on Sunday. Can you tell us more details about this?
Yeah, we'll be at Magnolia Plantation. Rebecca will be there, and we'll have some other dogs that'll be available for adoption. You can come and meet the dogs. We don't do any of the on-site adoptions, but you'll be able to see what we have and meet them and see what we have going on.
And I know a lot of shelters and a lot of these rescue organizations, they do encourage, if you already have a pet, maybe to bring the pet with you just to make sure that everybody jives. So can you do that when you come out to Magnolia Plantation?
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely recommend that you do that, because if you don't, that's part of our process anyway before adoption, is bringing your pet out for a meet and greet with the dog that you're potentially looking to adopt. So to make sure that they have to be accepting more so than the family.
Okay, wonderful. And you've got a big event happening in November. What's happening then?
We're doing our annual online holiday auction on Facebook, which is Waters Edge Great Dane Rescue. You can participate. We're looking for donations of items for that auction. Normally we would do it later in November, but because of COVID and shipping and things like that, we kind of had to move it up. So people who normally were looking for it at the end of November, it's going to be the beginning of November from the 3rd through the 8th. And there's always some really great items for the holidays and for Christmas. So you can check us out on there. All the money we raise goes into our vet fund, which is extremely distressed right now because we haven't been able to do a lot of fundraising.
Yeah, has it been pretty stressful these last few months?
Oh yeah, it's been, you know, we've got some really great donors and supporters and volunteers, so we've managed to make it through, you know, and help even some other organizations, but it's just kind of getting to the point now where we really need to try to ramp up and get as many donations in as we can, because it's that time of year we tend to see a lot more dogs coming in.
That's true. Well, it's the holiday auction. I like to play on words. But I want you to dispel just a couple of myths for us. When you're talking about a Great Dane, you know, at this time when we're all talking about how money's stretched thin and you're kind of hurting for help, when someone takes on a dog such as a Great Dane of that size, do they end up eating, you know, 5 times as much as a normal sized dog? What are some of the,
well, there's definitely some more expense involved with a larger dog. You know, because of their weight, you know, they'll need bigger pills for heartworm prevention and flea and stuff like that. So, you know, instead of a single pill, they might have to have 2 pills. As far as the food, it's kind of really just dependent on the dog. You know, some of them only eat 6 or 8 cups a day. Some of them want 12 to 15 cups. So it's just kind of really on, once they reach their potential weight or where they're going to be, you know, what their eating habits turn out to be.
Okay. All right. So this is a healthy diet, though. It's important. Any animal you bring into your home, you want to make sure that they're fed and fed properly. I want to thank you so much, Jay, for sharing this information. Rebecca, again, she's going to be out at the event at Magnolia Plantation this Sunday. It's happening from 1 to 5 p.m. Again, good to see you.
Always great. Thanks for having us on. We appreciate it.
We're back after this.